Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and this is a very special moment in the video because finally after all these years we finally have a proper blast villain support. Cyclops was literally just giving these energy attack for so long, and Magneto, Mephisto, all the other metas that we had in the future, in the past, just like Hydra Cap as well, they all were running with this thing. Of course, it did not even apply to the physical characters. Now, at least, finally, we have Enchantress, which provides you proper support value, and the uniform absolutely is a must buy. So she gives 20% extra attack to supervillains as well as damage dealt to boss types by 40%, a 60% total buff that she is giving to the villain type allies. And the good thing is that you don't even need the tier 2 or the tier 3. It is the uniform passive. If you have Enchantress at 1 star, it will still apply. So you can still use Enchantress in ABX. I'm not sure if you actually can use, I think you can use ABX, 1 star ABX characters. I forgot. Anyways, still, as the main thing was, she could be used even without the tier 2 and tier 3. This is the max build, but the score is not exactly what I'm making this video. It is about the jump that we get from with Enchantress and without Enchantress. So for people who are still thinking if they should purchase the Enchantress uniform or not, I'm gonna show you two runs in this video. The first one is gonna be the old Blast villain ABX team, which was used to be Magneto, Cyclops, and we have who was that, Red Skull, because Red Skull, actually you could use a third skill. Some people like to use Magic uniform as well, and some people use Emma still, so I'm not sure which one is better, but I do find this one to be best for me, as at least I have seen so far. And you don't need to have the Red Skull's uniform, by the way, for this thing. You just have to switch to the base form, because the base actually is Blast. If you have the other uniform, the middle one, is that is actually speed, so it will not apply. And this is how we will be running. So we'll test out and check out the score, what we get without the support. Well, not without the support. Cyclops is a semi support, sort of, not really good, because Phoenix 5 uniform is a old uniform, and it does not give much. It's only the insight on the team that we have from him, as well as the 30% energy attack from the 4-star passive. Apart from that, we do not have any buffs whatsoever. Although the good thing is that, like, you will notice somewhat here around, I'm not sure why, like I think I did a good job. I think I did the right thing saving the tier 3 skill, tier 4 skill, because he was gonna go jump. But if you can squeeze out the tier 3 and the tier 4 as well, I should say, before this rower, specifically for this season, I think it's gonna be a game changer for you, because you can basically get about 400k, 500k higher, depending. It's not exactly 400k, 500k, because Magneto, we have known from ever since actually he came to the game, even with the previous uniforms, he has never been a really consistent character to get the exact score maybe 5 times in a row if I do 5 runs back to back. That does not happen. Magneto is sort of a RNG character, which where all the things actually depend on the proc and the timings of certain skills within those procs. Most of the character do run like this, but honestly Magneto is the one, the probably the biggest one, that can probably do that. Now, one more thing I could have done is sometimes you can charge up the tier 3 skill with a single skill. Say the 4th skill gives you more percentage to the tier 3 charge up compared to the 3rd skill, and as you saw before, I was at about 87%. 3rd skill gives, I think, about 10%, so I was at 97. If I had used 4th skill first, I think I would be able to use the tier 3 skill faster. So again, a lot of things can actually affect Magneto's score. Specifically, the main thing is about what is that? The main thing is about the procs, okay? That you should know. So 15 million before this is not bad at all. It's a max build Magneto again, so you can absolutely expect that from it. Now again, something happened. I was about 80%. If I had used the 5th skill, I did not have to use the 3rd skill before. So again, as I said, RNG, some percentages and so much stuff. But this was actually the second run, I believe, was actually the first run that I got with this, and it's a pretty nice score. 16.75, not bad at all without the support. Now let me show you what we can do with Enchantress. By the way, whichever team you use, okay, just make sure one thing. If you're using the Red Skull team up, put Red Skull on the left. So co-op skill, Magneto will do the third skill. And if you're using this one, I don't think it matters because there's only co-op there's only basically one co-op, so it doesn't matter if you put Cyclops on the right or on the left. He will always do the second skill with the co-op skill, Magneto. So I think it just depends. So you will see the score difference in the market. So we had about, I think, what, 9.3, 9.4 something, I think, before the before the first minute ended, right, without the support. So this run actually was amazing. This was the best run so far. I only ran this team although for like 4 runs or something, 3 runs or something, and I was able to get this score, which is good thing. Sometime Magneto can absolutely ruin your your ABX experience or ABL experience. I think it's worse in ABL because you have to worry about Surtur as well, and the dashes really messes things up. ABX is still fun. The reason mainly being that, well, absolutely you don't have to worry about the dashes. Beast is usually in the in your control. Also, you can apply certain effects like silence, paralyze to the beast and freeze him at the same time, or maybe make him not do certain movements. So it's still fun. ABX is still going, and I love the fact that at least when they changed it to 18 million, it just becomes more and more fun over time, specifically with more OP characters to come. Now this is very hard because it's still one support basically and one semi support in Cyclops. If Magneto really had 2 supports, he would have capped easily on average account, I would say. So for this account, as you can see, of course, it's a stacked up account and everything. The build is also amazing. It's still very hard for Magneto to score, you know, close to the cap, close to the 18 million marker, which is still awesome because they just raised the cap and Magneto is able to do this. Like, he has always been one of the best character, I should say, in the game for basically every content. He can do World Boss Legend, he can do GBR, he can do ABX, he can do ABL, he's meta, and of course seasonal uniform. So it was expensive, 1750 crystals, but totally worth it. We were able to delay this rover. This, I think, was the reason why we were able to score a bit higher than what I got. As you can see on the right, I got 17.3 million before, so I'm gonna try to break this score if I can. I think I should be able to with this run. This run is going really well. We already have 16.6, 16.7 at the moment, and we should do fine. Okay, one more tier 3. We're gonna beat it. Yeah, we beat the score. Can we push a bit more? 17.5. Come on, this was bad. I wish I had more time, but 17.6 million, we were able to do that. So 16.75 to 17.6, almost a million increase. So that is a good one. If we probably could get like a delay on the without support run, maybe we could push it. So you can say a good, like I got a healthy about 800k or 700k score increase easily just by putting Enchantress on the team. Rest just depends. Yes, you can try as well some Thought Striker, but it works out if you have Black Widow built as well with the Rage or Mighty Rage. I think with the energy as well, but it just works out. So Enchantress, absolutely a must have. You can do this, and this is weekly reset. You can use it after reset, so that's 2 days, and then you can use her on the female villain, which I will show you later on with Jean Grey. And then you can probably also use her on actually one more day, which I will talk about, the alien villain day with Thanos probably. So let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about Magneto, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.